Estelle Taylor was a prominent actress in the early days of Hollywood. Known for her roles in silent films, she brought characters to life on screen at a time when expressions were all an actor had to tell a story. What sets her apart from her peers was her ability to convey complex emotions without saying a word, a skill that made her performances memorable. Now, I'm curious to know if you've come across any interesting stories about Estelle Taylor that aren't widely known. What unique qualities do you think made her shine among other actors of her time? And if you have a special memory or experience related to Estelle Taylor, please share it with us in the comments. We're eager to hear your personal connections to this classic star. Stay tuned, as we have many surprising, amusing, and even poignant facts about Estelle Taylor to share with you. Your stories and memories are valuable to us, so don't hesitate to contribute to the conversation below. Let's keep the legacy of Estelle Taylor alive by sharing and discussing her life and work together. Estelle Taylor was born on May 20, 1894 in Wilmington, Delaware. She grew up in a middle-class family with a supportive environment that nurtured her early interest in the performing arts. Her father was a businessman, and her mother was a housewife who encouraged Estelle's ambitions. From a young age, she showed a keen interest in acting and participated in local theater productions, which laid the foundation for her future career. Her talent was evident, and she quickly gained recognition for her acting skills. This early exposure to the stage played a significant role in shaping her path to becoming a successful actress in silent films and later talkies. Her transition to Hollywood was marked by determination and a series of performances that caught the attention of film industry professionals, leading to her debut in movies. Estelle Taylor's early life experiences, particularly her involvement in theater, were instrumental in her development as an actress and her subsequent success in the film industry. Estelle Taylor's career in the film industry saw her taking on leading roles in several notable movies. She portrayed the main character in Blind Wives and Only a Shop Girl in the early 1920s, followed by The Whip Woman and Lady Raffles towards the end of the decade. Her presence extended beyond fictional characters, as she played herself in many of the movies and show people, offering audiences a glimpse into Hollywood. Beyond acting, Taylor discovered her talent as a dramatic soprano, dedicating time to develop her singing skills. This transition from the silver screen to the stage and music venues marked a new chapter in her career. She earned a significant salary for her performances, which included a variety of venues from vaudeville to prestigious stages like Carnegie Hall in New York. Taylor's shift to singing allowed her to continue entertaining her audience in a different, yet equally engaging medium. Estelle Taylor shared a close friendship with Lupe Velez and was among the last to speak with her before Velez passed away. Taylor admired Velez greatly, praising her vibrant personality and natural charm. During the filming of The Call of the Canyon in 1923, Taylor was caught in a rainstorm in Arizona, which led to a severe arthritis condition. This unfortunate event forced her to abandon the lead role and return to Los Angeles for recovery, with Lois Wilson stepping in to replace her. Taylor's career peaked when she worked with leading actors of the silent film era, including William Farnham, Tyrone Powerson, John Gilbert, Rod LaRocque, Antonio Moreno, Thomas Mann, John Barrymore, Ricardo Cortez, and Lon Chaney, showcasing her talent alongside these prominent figures. Estelle Taylor's performance in Where East is East earned her a spot among the 8 best performances of the month in June 1929 as recognized by Photoplay. Her name was a tribute to her maternal grandmother, Ida Barrett. Taylor's notable roles include starring in the original The Ten Commandments in 1923 and Cimarron in 1931. Interestingly, Ann Baxter starred in the remakes of both films, with each actress portraying the character Dixie Lee in their respective versions of Cimarron. In The Ten Commandments, Taylor played Miriam, Moses' sister, while Baxter took on the role of Nefertiti, the Queen of Egypt and Moses' former love interest in the 1956 remake. Estelle Taylor, known for her role as Miriam in The Ten Commandments, caught the eye of Paramount Pictures and secured a contract. Her talent was recognized by Cecil B. DeMille, a director famous for discovering new actresses. Despite this promising start, her expected roles in Feet of Clay and The Golden Bed were reassigned. Undeterred, she aimed for parts in The Vogue of Boatman and as Mary Magdalene in The King of Kings. Although she never worked with DeMille post the Ten Commandments, their mutual respect endured, evidenced by her visit during his career milestone in 1942. Additionally, she auditioned for Belle Waddling in Gone with the Wind and shared her journey with her sister, Helen Taylor. Estelle Taylor witnessed the revival of her silent film The Ten Commandments when it was remade in 1956. Her friend Julia Fay, who acted alongside her in the original 1923 version, was featured in both movies. Taylor's life came to an end in 1958. Born into the family of Harry D. Taylor in January 1871 in Delaware, she carved a place for herself in the film industry. She appeared as herself in the movie Show People, sharing the screen with notable actors of the time. The banquet scene in this film is a gathering of the era's celebrated figures, showcasing a lineup of stars that included Dorothy Sebastian, Louella Parsons, Claire Winsor, and many others, culminating with William's Heart. Estelle Taylor's life was shaped by the strong women in her family and the relationships she forged. Her mother, Ida Labratha Barrett, hailed from Easton, Pennsylvania, and experienced a series of marriages, with her third husband being Harry J. Boylan, a performer himself. Estelle's personal life was marked by a high-profile divorce from boxer Jack Dempsey, which ended with a significant financial settlement in her favor, reflecting the value of their shared assets and Dempsey's mixed feelings about their separation. Years later, at the age of 50, Estelle returned to the screen as Lizzie in The Southerner, marking her significant comeback to acting after a decade away from the limelight. This role was her last in film, capping off a career that had begun in the silent movie era. Estelle Taylor's career in film included a notable achievement when she appeared in Cimarron, which received the Academy Award for Best Picture. Her talent was recognized by co-star Antonio Moreno, who worked with her in Tiger Love and The Whip Woman, and praised her for her natural acting ability and appearance that complemented his Spanish roles. Taylor was also selected to star alongside Rudolph Valentino in a film about Benvenuto Cellini, but the project was halted due to Valentino's untimely death. Her work with these leading men of the era highlights her presence and skill in the film industry during that time. Estelle Taylor, known for her strong personality, had a memorable encounter with a fan after her separation from Jack Dempsey. When asked for an autograph, she noticed Dempsey's name already on the paper. With a sharp wit, she signed, "This is the last time that son of a bitch is on top of me." Estelle Taylor. In her career, she also made a bold choice regarding her roles. She turned down the lead in The Queen of Sheba due to the revealing costumes, leading to Betty Blythe taking the role instead. Estelle Taylor's life, while successful on screen, was marked by personal tragedies. She faced the loss of her only child, a son who died just a day after being born. This event deeply affected her, casting a shadow over her personal happiness, even as her professional career flourished. Despite her success in silent films and her transition to talkies, this personal sorrow is a reminder of the often unseen challenges faced by those in the spotlight.